Ibrahim, assalamu alaikum. Hortensi Balanwala Yiri. I'm going to speak English a little bit so can everyone understand that. And first of all, I would like to thank the organizer, the funders. I mean, this is my first time I come here in Finland. You know, so far I haven't had any Finland breakfast yet. I'm still eating Somali food, so it would be nice to eat something different. And I will stick to the topic about the sport. I'm a sport person, and basically I got my own academy, which is called SYL. I started from the scratch. And in terms of like all I can see here, I know he's a family guy, old enough. I mean, your future is done already. Yeah? And what I would like to concentrate, I think, is the youth. Yeah? In terms of like antisocial behavior, drugs, terrorism, everything. They're the one who's going to follow us. I mean, we coming from the UK, we brought some of our kids today to come and see, watch what we do, learn the culture, yeah? And in our Somali language, we got a proverb called the camel, when they're all attached to each other. The second camel has the same walk as the first camel. So if the first camel stop and start eating a tree, the second camel will follow that person and they start eating tree. So it's always, all these kids, basically, they're going to follow us. So we are the role model for the kids. And one thing I have to criticize the Somali community, we are not integrating enough. We are behind every community around the world. Yeah, we are on the bottom line. I work for the social services myself, and sometimes me going to Somali people's houses, wallahi, sometimes it's like, what are you doing here? They don't believe me, I work for the social services. Yeah? And what you said last time is true. You know, we don't integrate. In the reason why we're behind everyone else, every time we see someone with a uniform or different color, we always separate each other for that person. We don't want anything got to do. But we'd rather carry on for the Kudir in the Magahi. Yeah? Or like that. Yeah? I'm talking about Qabil. Yeah? And let me tell you something, we're all Muslim here, and it's one of the things as a Muslim, Qabil dominate Dinteni. Yeah? Qabil doesn't mean Qabil Kega. Qabil means by yourself. When you come out of your house, don't worry about your Qabil. It's your responsibility, it's you. Your Qabil is not going to go when you die in the grave with you. It stays there. Like in the responsibility coming from you. Yeah, when you leave your house, who you are and what you do and what you're going to leave for your kids. Yeah? And one thing I would like to say, I mean, this activity is very, very good activity. But I would love to see this activity expanding. Something has a begin, but you need to move on and getting bigger. We need to see adults playing, children playing, and this is because our kids are basically paying the price for now. We left our kids at home. We don't do anything for our kids. And basically we neglect our kids. That's just how we use neglect. And this is what most of our kids basically go into: social behavior, selling drugs and everything. And also, we're all sitting down in the maqahi talking about tribe. Yeah? Like in my son, he learn the Quran. Okay, he's learning the Quran, but you don't know where he goes the night time. Yeah? There's not relationship between our kids in this country. Marka, I got 2 young kids. Yeah, and if you want to control our kids, is to be friend with your kids, spend time with your kids, take them to football. I mean, in this Western's life, you cannot use physical chastisement. You cannot abuse the child. You cannot. There's the other way to deal with your child. Your child, when you told him, basically, you're not going to football, I'm going to take your PlayStation away, I'm going to do this, that is kind of things work for the child. Behave, you know what I mean? There's no other way you can use. But I think we need to wake up a little bit and start spending time with our kids, bringing our kids, and we need to organize it. Because why are we behind compared to everyone else, other community? Sikh community, the Indian, Bangladesh, Pakistani, everyone, honestly, they're above us. Like here, I mean, some of us, because of Qabil, we can't even talk to each other. We can't even do things to each other. Yeah, that is honestly. Yeah. And we all Somali, we think, well, we're very smart, but we're not smart. If you're not that smart, if you're not knowing what is bad for you, you're not that smart. Yeah? For one thing, as I always said, I would love to see the kids. This is our future. The Indian, the Jamaican, everyone, when they come to this country back in the day, none of the parents basically knew the English word or the feeling word and everything. But the kids basically now, they're the one who ruling, who's got businesses, who helping the grandparents with the education they provide to their kids. Yeah? And I think it should be nice. We should concentrate on our kids, and sport can bring everyone together. Sport, when you're playing football, I have to tell you, I have this problem, I got pain and everything, but when I get on that pitch, I forget that pain. Yeah? Your eyes is motivated, your ears is motivated, your legs is motivated, your mouth is motivated, everything is motivated in football. Yeah? And I think we should support the kids to play more football, more activity, and more education. I mean, this is very, very great opportunity. We're starting this from scratch. You can see like people are expanding from every time. But how we're going to move on to the next step? How can we see kids coming from UK, Sweden, Finland, everywhere, come together, adults playing over there, and we can basically mix the kids in the UK who play league here and show what in the other community, what our kids all about, what can we bring on the table, yeah, what can we contribute in this country? Because at the moment, we're just in a hole, we're in a box, and we need to come out that box a little bit. Okay, assalamu alaikum.